So when most people think of Colombia, they probably picture all news and stories about violence, drug trafficking, and conflict. But here's the thing. That image is kind of old news already. Sure, Colombia went through very difficult times in the past, but today it is a whole different story. It's a country full of culture, beautiful landscapes, and some serious global achievements. We're not just known for our coffee anymore, we're also the world's biggest flower exporter, and we lead the world in emerald production. There's so much more to Colombia than what the media usually shows about us. This is a country of incredible beauty, warmth, and resilience. It's misunderstood by many because of our outdated stereotypes, I would say, but in reality, it excels so many industries and offers far more than what people usually see. I'm proud to call Colombia my home, and I want to share what I think it deserves a second look. Let me show you what the real Colombia is all about. So, the first thing I would start with is, well, there was a time when Colombia was known for drugs and violence, but that's not the Colombia we live in today. The country has made huge strides in shaking off that dark history. Back in the 80s and 90s, things were rough, but Colombia has come a long way. Cities like Bogota, Medellin, Cartagena, for example, which once had a really bad reputation, are now some of the safest and most welcoming places in Latin America. Sure, like anywhere, there's still some crime to deal with, but it's not what people outside think. The truth is, Colombia is one of the fastest growing economies in Latin America right now. And its tourism industry is booming thanks to better security and major development in its cities. For example, I used to live in Medellin, once famous for being one of the most dangerous cities in the world. Today it's a completely different place. The city was even named the Innovative City of the Year by the Wall Street Journal in 2013. It's now known for its innovation, culture, and stunning public spaces. So when you hear about Colombia, remember that the country has transformed and continues to change for the better. Stereotypes are hard to shake sometimes, that is totally true, but the truth is, Colombia is nothing like the image some people have of it. It's a place full of life, of progress, and people who want to show you how much they've grown. Um, Colombia is also completely killing it on the world stage. First up, flowers. For example, did you know Colombia is the number one exporter of flowers in the world? That's true. We provide about 60% of the flowers that the US imports, especially around big holidays like Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. The flower industry is huge in Colombia and it creates thousands of jobs while showing off the beauty and dedication of our country. Emeralds, as a second example. If you didn't know, Colombia produces more than half of the world's emeralds. These aren't just any emeralds. 1,900 different types of emeralds are some of the most beautiful, rare, and valuable stones that you can find. The mining city of Muso and Chivor are famous for having some of the richest emerald deposits on the planet. It's an industry that has been around for centuries and continues to thrive today. And there's also biodiversity. Colombia is one of the most biodiverse countries in the world. We're number one for bird species with over probably more than 2,000 different types of birds, and we're number two for plant species. Colombia is a gold mine for nature lovers and ecotourism too, with national parks, rainforests, the Andes, and the Amazon. Our country is home to the ecosystems, to many of the ecosystems you won't find anywhere else, which is amazing. Um, these industries, flowers, emeralds, and biodiversity are just a few reasons why Colombia stands out globally these days, and we're making an impact. And it's really time the world starts noticing that. Beyond all of these achievements, Colombia's culture is something that everyone should experience too. We've got music, dance, food, and festivals that will make you want to visit and probably never leave. Colombian music is something we're proud of, from salsa and cumbia to vallenato. Our music is a mix of indigenous, African,